I'm Bob Schmaltz with Keller Williams Real Estate in Brentwood. I've been doing this now for about 5 years, and I'm finding it a lot of fun. Knowing how to sell and knowing people is what I know best. And I found that working with real estate and taking care of my clients to their wants and needs is very fulfilling in what I want to do in my life. I found that they come to me very confused and really not sure what they really want, and I'm helpful with them, finding out what their true wants and needs are. I started my company, West Los Angeles Real Estate Group, about 2 years ago, and then became affiliated with Keller Williams in Brentwood. I'm fully licensed California broker. I find that working with a broker is much to the advantage of my clients, both buyers and sellers, than if I was an agent. I do not have to take orders from anybody. I do what I want to do for my customers and for my clients. I have found that working with buyers and sellers, their wants and needs are similar. Their goal is to either buy a house or sell a house, of course, but the goal is the same, is to get value, to sell for value, or to buy for value. I accomplished that for them. I've been very successful in my business. We've worked a lot in the Brentwood, Pacific Palisades, Santa Monica, and Venice areas. We specialize in that. I am a native New Yorker, if you haven't picked up on that yet, which is pretty obvious. But I've been in California now for almost 30 years. Hard to tell since I look only about 30 years old, but I have been here 30 years. I currently live in Brentwood in the Crestwood Hill section. I lived for about 25 years in Santa Monica, a member of many of the boards. So I know the area. I'm a neighbor. I'm a local. I can handle the issues that sellers and buyers both want to know about in Santa Monica and in the other areas I take care of. Coming from the garment business and handling that for most of my life, negotiations and convincing people is my strong point. I know people. Growing up in New York, it's pretty hard not to know what to do and know how to handle somebody and know how to handle people. You won't find a stronger negotiator than myself. I'll be realistic. I will not tell you what price you want to hear, whether you're buying or selling. I will tell you a realistic price, and I will go for either a better or a lower price in trying to achieve what you're looking for. But at no time will I try to take a listing or work with a buyer and use a price point that's not realistic. Keller Williams brings an international company to the marketplace. They are the fastest growing brokerage in the nation, and especially on the west side. If you take a look at numbers, we have the highest growth rate in one of the hardest real estate periods that we've seen in the last 40 years. Keller Williams trains their agents. They have schooling that they do not let you go out on your own until you've gone through their schooling. Their networks, internet setups, their touch, their feel is fantastic. It's a company that if you are not that familiar with, you will be. We are fast approaching a critical stage in our growth that will put us either number one or number two brokerage on the west side. With Keller Williams, like I said, we have tools to give our buyers and clients, search engine, et cetera, social media. The one thing I also want to point out is for my clients, the website, find out more about who I am, what I have to offer. On the website, you'll find listings, foreclosures, what I consider proportunities. It's an opportunity to buy a piece of real estate at a very good price. Of course, there's a blog and events for the west side, different areas. It's chock full of things. You want to find out the latest mortgage rates, how much you can afford if you're buying a house, or what your house is worth. Come to my site. It's really important that you take a look. Worst can happen is you click it off, but you should go there to take a look at it.